Hey guys, welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And it is day 12 of the 30-day video challenge. The challenge where I take the first comment of yesterday's video, and the video that they suggest is the video that I make in the following day. Now, the comment from yesterday's video was from Vegzy TGA/Rage, and he said to do RTA with no Nat 5s. So I've been kind of looking over my monsters. I didn't want to do a full rerun of my entire account, so I'm just gonna go in balls blazing and see what happens. Now I think we'll be all right though, because we're still doing like the prelims. I haven't even done any sort of RTA at all since it came out for like competitive play. I did 2 and that was it, and I did use Nat 5s in those 2 prelim battles, or those placement battles. But let's just go for it. I have a few natural 4-star monsters that I'll use. I'll probably use a lot of Gemini, Orion, and Theo Mars counts as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and first pick Theo Mars, because that's pretty much my main source of damage for the most part. But then I'm also going to look into getting the Gemini and Orion. So those are my next 2 picks as well, because those are pretty much always solid choices in RTA. And then I'm looking over my other natural 4-star monsters. I don't see any that are super none that are really gonna help me out in this situation, especially the way that they're runed currently. But as far as this, I'm gonna go ahead with Dover, and I'll probably throw in, I need some sort of other type of monster. I'm pretty much gonna ban Ganymede right off the bat. So that's probably gonna happen there. But I do want to get some other type of like healing monster, and I don't really have too many others runes, so I'm just gonna put in Konamiya. So pretty much going full water, and like I said, I'm gonna ban Ganymede 100%. He's probably gonna ban Theo Mars, but I do want to have at least 2 damage dealers in my box for the most part. That's why I picked Dover as well, and then I got these 2 now. So I could pretty much go speed leader. I don't need crit leader or defense leader. I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens. I should have defense break and attack buff from Konamiya and the Orion Gemini combo, and I should be able to nuke somebody down. Probably not gonna nuke Leica down, because he has this passive that only allows him to have like 30% of his damage or HP removed or something like that. And let's see what happens. Like I said, I don't think these are going to be extremely hard, but I wasn't planning to do RTA until after rune removal, so you guys are kind of forcing me to do it a little bit early. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and boost up the Theo Mars here, and I'm gonna go after the only win monster here that's probably gonna be my most threat. And then since I got another violent proc, I'll take out that guy and pretty much GG from there. So luckily I was able to get the violent proc. Alright, so let's go into placement battle number 4. I'll try to get the same strategy again for the most part. I do want to try to first pick Theo Mars, because he's, for all intents and purposes, the best monster that I can use in RTA. And so he's going kind of nuker based, I guess, for the most part. Again, I'm going to pick the same Gemini Orion combo, and then after this is kind of where I'm going to try to start coming up with other things. I might put a Lucian in there sometimes. I might use Bernard, or I really don't have too many other 4-stars runed, which is a little bit sad, but that's kind of, it makes it a little bit more challenging that way, because actually instead of Konamiya, I'm going to put in Chasun. Lagging a little bit, but yeah, I want to put in Chasun. And then for this, I'm gonna remove Galleon. The reason why I remove Galleon is because if he for some reason gets a Galleon Zeros combination off, it does pretty much cripple me for the most part, but we should be okay here. I don't see any problems with this. I'm gonna actually outspeed them most likely anyway, so I'm just gonna use accuracy for light monsters, which helps out my Gemini and my Dover, and he doesn't have any way of really combating the Dover combination. He doesn't have like an immunity or anything like that that he can cleanse the bombs. So if I get one bomb on them, I should be pretty much GG. So let's see how this 50% accuracy does here. Not the greatest, but let's try this one. Okay, I missed one, whatever. I would like my Chaesoon to be faster than my Dover, but I guess we can't. Beggars can't be choosers. Again, like I said, I didn't re-rune any of my monsters for this because I figured since we're in the preliminaries anyway, I should be okay. But he just quit, so that's fine. So we'll just go on to battle number 5 and see how we do on this one. Again, we keep getting lucky with the first picks here, so I'm just gonna keep first picking Theomars, because if I don't first pick Theomars, it leaves me really susceptible if they pick Theomars. But I think we're gonna start coming into a little bit stronger. I would assume stronger players. Like, yeah, he's got some better monsters. He's got Sierra, Teor, 5-star Bernard, which makes me a little worried of. Oh god. Okay, so we may be all right. we may be all right. I'm gonna use the same combination. Actually, I'm gonna throw Lucian up too, because we should be all right to Lucian these guys as well. That might be something that he's trying to do on me, but I'm gonna throw up a Lucian just because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna outspeed anyway. I'm just gonna remove the Bernard so that way I don't have to worry about it, and then I can almost guarantee that my monsters are faster. I can almost guarantee. So I got the 19 speed lead, but I mean with my Lucian, with my Dover, God, I really hope I'm not making this up here. But let's find out, I guess. Yeah, so my Gemini took my Juno's runes a long time ago, so that's pretty much why he's so fast. And then I could just clean up with Lucian, that's like not a problem. I did want to use the light Garuda Tion, but I didn't have time to max it, and I also wanted to use the fire Anubis, but I didn't have time to max that either, so you guys won't get to see that, unfortunately, in this video. I tried to do the best that I could, though, with just doing it for a day. So let's see if he first picks Theomars, because I might have to work around Theomars a little bit here. If he doesn't pick Theomars, then I'm going to first pick Theomars Orion. So he's got that, so I'm going to first pick Theomars Orion. So that way I don't have to worry about getting those two. And then the next 3, I'm going to focus on trying to counter their monsters. I definitely want my Gemini though, because they have the Delphoi, and Gemini is the only 4-star monster that I have built that can actually remove will runes. So pretty much my only hope. He's gonna throw the Bernard in there, trying to hope to go first. Again, 35, level 35 doesn't look too amazing. I'm gonna go with Gemini, and then I'm trying to think if I want to first pick this one. I think since he has the Sierra, I'm gonna pick Dover next, because you never know. These people might have Dover. He might be trying to fucking bomb the shit out of me. I don't know. I just want to try to get the bomber out of the way. That's why I picked Bomber instead of like Chaesoon or Lucian or the this guy here. But okay, so he's got Leo, but I'm pretty sure we'll be just fine. Yeah, I don't see us having a problem. If he bans this one, then he bans that one. I won't. I don't know. I just don't see it being a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna put in Lucian because he's got a lot of wind monsters. I'll go ahead and remove the Bernard, because the reason why I remove Bernard is if he Leos me and gets rid of, say, Gemini, then he Bernards, because he's gonna Leo the Orion, then he's gonna Bernard up, and then he could pretty much take care of me from there. So he did that. I should be okay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna outspeed him. He's got 3 monsters to go after. I don't think he's going to outspeed me with the monsters that he's using. If he runs a Leo comp, I would much rather see him run a double gauge booster, because if you have double gauge boosting, if you get one banned, then you're in better shape from there. His best choice is to go after the Gemini, though. If he doesn't do that, okay. So he did go after Gemini. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to stun them. He does a really good job with Delphoid being on Will, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to save him, unfortunately. Yeah, and then it's just clean up from there. So hopefully it's gonna get a little bit tougher though, into placement battle 7. I don't know exactly what you come out of after the placement battles, so maybe it might not get tougher at all. It might just be, it is what it is. Challenger 2 here now. So we haven't really fought any like fighters. He already left, so that's placement battle 8. I think that counts as placement battle 8. No, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just counts as a draw. I guess we don't get credit for that, but we get credit if we lose. So that's fun. I don't know. Fun shit. Why? Alright, so for some reason it actually restarted my game, and it still shows that I only have 7 out of 10, so unfortunately looks like it did not count for my placement. But we'll see after this one if it'll go to 9, including the placement battles as well. So let's see. He's still in his placements, but again, we're going to use the same strategy. Theo Mars first. He's got Chloe and Chaesoon. We're going to come back with Gemini, and he left. So this one did go ahead and show +8. So now I'm on Arena Battle 9, I'm guessing. And let's see what we get placed into. So he's Challenger 3, so this guy's gonna be pretty good, I would assume. So he starts with Kumar, which is a good choice against my water monsters, but he doesn't know that I'm gonna go double water first. So I would love for him though to throw in some more water monsters to try to counter what I'm doing, or more wind monsters, I'm sorry, counter what I'm doing. What does this do though? Sacrifices 10% of an ally target's HP to grant an instantly to the target. Grant turn instantly to the target. Decreases the skill cooldown of all allies by 2 turns, reusable in 7 turns. Creates a shield, and then the weakened defense. I'm gonna do the same things right here. Now right here with this pick, I'm probably gonna remove the Annabelle, the way it stands right now. I'm gonna try to remove the Annabelle, just because, well, now he's got the Chloe here. Alright, so he's got Chloe, he's got that, he doesn't really have too much damage though, huh? Not really too much damage, so if I get rid of the Ritesh, then I'm pretty much in the clear. I just have to worry about her. So if I do this with Chaesoon, I'm trying to think if I want to get rid of the Chloe though. I don't think I want to get rid of the Chloe. I think I want to get rid of the Ritesh more so than the Chloe, because we should be able to hold out a little bit longer without these two combinations. I'm gonna get rid of the Ritesh, because that's the main, like, threat against my team, right? Because he's wind and he can crit everybody on here. So Chloe, this guy, Vanessa, girl, whatever, they're not gonna be too much of a threat. They just kind of slow it down a little bit. But I should be tanky enough, fast enough, and built well enough to be able to still kill this team. This is a little bit harder though. I can see why he's, you know, my 9th placement battle. Oh, this is too much fun. But let's see how she goes. So of course Chloe's gonna go first. It was very close between the Chloe and my Gemini though. Extremely close. See if I can't get any stuns. Did not get any stuns, so now I gotta worry about what I'm gonna do next. Try to take down this light queen here. I don't want to use my heal yet to boost the attack because I don't know what the damage of any of these people are going to be. I'm just going to hope that she's built tanky, so I don't need to worry about her too much. And that Annabelle looks like it's built kind of tanky as well. But we'll see. So she used, she used that. Going after my Theo Mars. Might not be the best decision to go after my Theo Mars. I'd probably say go after the Dover first. Heal, yeah, it makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna go after this light one. I'm gonna go after the, trying to stun this one over here. She did. And then from here, I'm gonna throw some bombs on, because if she violent procs, then I should be okay. And then from here, still gonna go after the light fucking queen, just because I can't go after anything else. I wish I would have hit the defense break a little bit sooner. I didn't, but this one has 3 on her, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to kill her down, plus the defense break, so that was pretty easy. There's the stun that I was hoping for. Go ahead and try to stun her again. Didn't do it, but we can go ahead and defense break all these mofos. I was expecting that. Personally, I think he should have waited to revive the Annabelle, but that's just me. So that's pretty much dead. I'm gonna go ahead and try to kill the Chloe here. And then this bomber is gonna come in, kill that, stun her, blah blah blah. Alright, so it's GG from here. So definitely a little bit harder, a little more strategy that I had to put into it. Now if I would have left the Kumar in, or the Ritesh, I don't know if I was calling it Ritesh or Kumar earlier, but with the Ritesh, I feel like it could have been, it could have gone the other way if it was like Annabelle did her skill, Ritesh came in after on a fully defense broken team. I can see how that would have been, you know, not so good. But that's why I did the Ritesh instead of the Annabelle. So we'll just do one more here, just to figure out where it places me. And I do want to do this more so once I get into free rune removal though, because I think it should be fun as far as, you know, the compositions and stuff with 4-star monsters instead of using 5-star monsters, because that way I can rune like, you know, this fucking bitch, maybe like, I don't know, this fucking bitch, this fucking, you know, all these fucking bitches over here. Not this one, but this one over here, this one over here, and then maybe a Mantura as well. I think that would be probably a cool match as well. And so this is the comp that you're going with. So this is defense based, right? So I can probably go with Lucian, and I'll probably go with these two. I'm not super scared of this Wusa. So I'm just probably gonna, yeah, I'm just probably gonna ban the Wusa. I don't see any problems with this composition at all. Pretty much just gonna outspeed and kill from there. All of my monsters are really fast. And once I'm done with this as well, I'll show you guys the runes for every monster that I used today. It was really just 5 monsters that I used, right? 5 or 6 maybe. I'll show you guys once I'm done with this last one. So yeah, definitely way outsped them. I'll go ahead and drop a bomb just because the Konamiya is already dead. Or not dead, but like stunned. So if it does violent proc, then I'm in a good position to, or it's just gonna die to its own bomb there. And then since this one's got some time over here, go ahead and throw some damage on this little girl. And fuck. And fuck. So I did not realize that Nikki had a fucking... I didn't realize that she had a fucking thing. Damn it. I really need a good stun. Put me back in the game. I don't think I really got it. That kind of sucks. I totally didn't know that Nikki had a fucking cleanse. That's bullshit. Yep, pretty sure I lost. I'm a little upset about that. That's just -1 for awareness. I mean I tried to go after Nikki, but I was hoping that she would have not done that. Of course, like that shit fucking sucks. Oh well. So I lost one. Fucking lost one. I get up to that fighter 1, guys, and I'm GG. It's fucking GG. Alright, you got me. So placement battle put me in fighter 1 after winning 9 matches. I guess that's okay. Like I said, I mean, I feel super hindered, of course, not using natural 5-star monsters. My typical RTA uses like all natural 5-star monsters, so it's a little weird for me. But let's take a look at the runes for you guys, because it's not anything crazy. Like I said, I didn't re-rune my monsters at all for this. This is my Orion though, 163. Swift Nemesis, so that way if there's like a Lucian or something, he can survive and come back and proc his shit. Then I had the Konamiya that I used, nothing crazy, about 30,000 HP plus 182 speed, shield will runes there. And then I had, who else did I have? Theo, Violent Revenge. Don't think he revenged a single time. I don't think he really got hit that much, but I didn't revenge a single time. Nothing crazy. 1,000 attack, 105, and then some decent HP. 83% crit rate, so he crits most of the time. And who else did I use? I used this Lucian as opposed to this Lucian. Even though this one's Rage Blade, this one actually does more damage on Offset Blade because 102's got more attack power. So this more attack power actually does more than the extra 9 crit damage between the two. And plus he's a little bit more consistent on his crit rate for that Lucian. And then I also used Chesoon, 112 speed with 20,000 HP. The other thing that you want to look at is the 772 defense because it has defense slot 4 and HP slot 6 with speed slot 2. Nothing too crazy on Chesoon. And then I also use the Dover plus 127 speed 1426 attack, so really not a whole lot of attack, unfortunately, for Dover, so that's why he wasn't really doing a whole shit ton of damage. But I really use him more as like a CC monster. I use him in TOA hard. I do use him in real-time arena once I do ruin my nat 5s as well. And same thing with Gemini. I use Gemini in RTA when I use my nat 5s as well here. Plus 146 speed, so he's pushing around 252 speed. Plus his leader skill puts him at 252, 292. Or 292, fuck, I don't know how to do that. 252, 262 plus an extra 9 speed or whatever. Let's call it 275, 270, something like that, 270 with his own leader skill. And that's about it. Like I said, I wanted to use Kamoon, but didn't happen. Didn't happen with Tion either. And yeah, that's all she wrote. Other than that, guys, though, hope you enjoyed it. I know it was just like preliminary battles, but I know a lot of you guys are in probably fighter rank RTA, trying to go up into higher ranks as well. And once I rerun my monsters for RTA, I would gladly show you what I use in my legitimate RTA. Hopefully this helped you guys. If it did, leave a comment below. Also hit that subscribe button because it helps me out. It helps me keep making videos, etc, etc. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Definitely appreciate you tuning in. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video, whatever that may be. Bye-bye.
Percy.